Hi, I'm Megan Henderson, Hillsboro City Manager. Yeah, so that's very exciting. The next BUC-EE'S built in Texas will be built in Hillsboro. We will be getting a 74,000 square foot BUC-EE'S convenience store with 120 gas pumps. Oh gosh, and I can't remember how many restrooms, but a lot. We are excited. This is one of the biggest BUC-EE'S anywhere. It will not be the very biggest BUC-EE'S in Texas. Luling's is going to start soon as well, and theirs will be, a tiny bit bigger than ours because they want to be the very biggest. But the BUC-EE'S that's under construction in Hillsboro will be bigger than any other BUC-EE'S in the state so far. We're expecting that project to wrap up sometime in the spring of 2024, like maybe April or May. Well, I think people probably already know that the city has been working with a developer who has purchased or is planning to purchase the Outlet Mall property. In order to work that deal, the city has agreed to partner with the developer in a couple of different key areas. One of those is to purchase about 30 acres of the Outlet Mall property, some of which we will sell back to the developer at a slightly increased rate fairly quickly, and some of which we will hold on to a little bit longer and use for various purposes in the meantime. The purpose of that is twofold. It helps the developer by allowing him to focus on the first phase of the project, which is to bring in between 4 and 8 kind of single building retail restaurant uses along the frontage road. So that is his first phase, and by us taking the other portion of the property up front, he will have the ability to focus on that work. The thing that it does for the city, though, is it gives us some say, not 100% say, not creative control, but it gives us some say in what happens with the rest of that property. And there are a few things that we would really like to see come to Hillsboro, and having the ability to hold on to some of that property while we try to court those uses increases the likelihood that we'll have some place for one of those businesses to go if they decide to come here. So for example, if there's, close your eyes and think of your favorite business you'd like to have come to Hillsboro. If it's a small fast food type business, we might get that business in phase 1. If it's a bigger box kind of thing, and I don't mean big box, because Lowe's, Home Depot, that's probably out of our ballpark no matter what, but a bigger retail use, then that's the kind of thing we might say, hold on, let's wait a few years and see if we can get that business to come, rather than let that property redevelop immediately and not get that business that we're kind of holding out for. At the end of the day, we probably have, 3, 4, 5 years. And if, let's say that magical imaginary business isn't ready to pull the trigger on Hillsboro by then something is going to have to be done with that property. So it's not going to guarantee that we're going to get exactly what we want, but it puts us in the game. If we have a site to play with, that puts us in the game of trying to get one of these special businesses. And so that's critical for Hillsboro, because we continue to hear from our citizens that having specific different places to shop for important goods and services is among the things at the top of their list.